Welcome back to We Know All Your Secrets. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what we asked you. We asked if you could give us some secrets, and apparently you delivered. These are awesome. I'm told. I haven't seen them yet, so let's find out. Maybe they're shit.
A better you starts today.
It does sound like it's going to be pretty salacious, though, doesn't it? So let's find out together if they are. If they aren't, and they're just a bunch of crap secrets like, I like this chick in school. Oh, no way. You had a cock? That's amazing. My mum, who's followed Australian politics by watching Friendly Geordies with me, smart woman. I don't know why I put a voice on. I genuinely think she is now a strong supporter of Labor. Oh, how did she get that message from my videos? They're impartial. However, she still watches QAnon stuff from America and believes that Trump owns Australia. Well, he is a very successful businessman. Maybe he bought the whole thing out in a hostile takeover. And JFK Jr. is coming back to save the world. See, this is the whole thing about QAnon. They say things with such certainty that you think, well, maybe he's hanging out in a bar in Boston. I mean, they all have that accent. Hillary is an android. Well, she's not wrong there. And Biden died years ago. Get ready for the most Bill Maher gag of all time. In other news, QAnon also says a bunch of things that are untrue. No, but I do like Bill. He was smug before the internet, you know? He was smug before it was cool. Someone I know's partner was found guilty of bludgeoning a lady to death. Well, these are just the most fun comments ever, aren't they? Insanity and murder. Easy viewing on Jordan Shanks. My dad is the most straight-edge guy you could possibly think of. Well, that wouldn't be hard. I'm thinking of Baz Luhrmann. But he told me when he was a truckie, he used to take speed to stay awake and keep on trucking. That's not a secret or surprising. Look, being a truckie and not being on speed is the same as if you found out that your dad was a fisherman and what? You did it without a rod? How? My wife, who is a typical sweet and cute Korean lady. I don't know why, I'm just imagining that your wife is 60 with the "Hello, handsome, ever been with a clown?" Someone has got to answer that for me. Why is every Korean woman you see the hottest woman on earth until they hit 60 and then bam, for one lifetime only, Bozo the clown? Casually brings up, 2 years into our marriage, that she was in a youth gang and went around stealing and selling people's bikes. Well, she had a life before you! And to be honest, I don't think she's over it. I think you're gonna wake up one day. No, my bike! I was just about to take off the training wheel! Put some floaties on it, ride back to Korea. Rock up to see her old miscreant friends just to tell them that she was involved in a long con. One of my mate's mother's old friends, Jesus, this is very farly distantly related. I bet you that person is more related to Shakespeare than you. Took way too many psychedelics over a short period of time and completely lost his mind. Ended up in a psych ward because he was convinced that he was, and I quote, a fly on an orange. He was stuck on the orange and couldn't leave. So he wasn't even the orange. Damn, annoying Orange's life is less annoying than this man's. Look, all the people that are always writing in the comments anytime I say anything bad about drugs, psychedelics are amazing. Psychedelics cured my AIDS. Explain to me why that's good. Explain to me why you thinking, imagine if I was a glass of water. Oh shit, I am one. Someone's gonna drink me. How is that good? And why do they always think that there's something like a fly or an inanimate ice cube or they never think that they're Ice Cube the rapper. They always think they're an ice cube. My nonno attempted a murder back in the 50s in southern Italy. Hey, that's not a murder. That's just business. Story goes, before my grandparents were an official couple and then married, my nonna, just fucking speak English, Christ. She was being serenaded, sung. I know what serenaded means because my girlfriend complained that I never serenade her. So then I started singing to her, you smell like poo. And it was just the greatest day of my life. So funny. My nonno was in the bushes watching this, aimed his gun and shot at him. How is the gun nut stalking her in the bushes the one that won her heart? I'll give her this. She has taste like they did in the older country, huh? He won over a guy that was singing her love songs, what? Past his head, hitting the wall, with the opera singer in the making scampering away. Holy shit, it was Pavarotti. How good is that image too? The whole village heard the gunshot. Everyone got out of their houses at the same time and tried searching for the vigilante. My nonno went into hiding for a week in the bushes. That doesn't sound like that was a rough choice for that man. He seems to really like that bush. And during their wedding, the whole village attended, with all of them having no idea that my nonno caused the attempted murder to take my nonna's hand in marriage. Legend. Yes, your grandfather that almost killed a man and stalked his wife is a legend. My co-worker has sex with homeless women. I can't go into the details.
Any holes the go.
A bloke I worked with used to drink his own piss for health benefits. That one has no details. God, what an idiot. Is he? Is there health benefits to it? This gives me an idea. Make sure you subscribe so that you can tune into the new to be released video.
I drank my own piss for 30 days.
My aunt is an all-around shit human being. Oh, Jesus, that is like a bloody tequila shot of sentences, isn't it? That wakes you up. Somehow she made it onto her local council. Well, I think that the first sentence explains how she got onto local council. Am I right? Am I right? Politicians, they're all the same. Anyone who says that seriously is a fucking cunt. Go back to Reddit. I hate you. Let's continue reading. A few months back, a local council had an issue with a formal statement of support for the LGBTQ. Oh, there's so many letters these days. People after her Twitter account was found where she had listed that she was a counsellor of God on her Twitter rampage about the community. Shit person, or the only person that sees clearly these days. The insane part is, she genuinely thinks this was a targeted attack to silence her, like some big political figure caught up in a conspiracy. It's not that insane, I'll tell you that. Every councillor in the country, I cannot think of politicians that I've met that think they're more of a big deal than local councillors. See that signpost over there? I didn't have that commissioned. That was before my time. I had a friend that admitted she faked cancer to explain why she didn't have any freckles anymore. Okay, a couple of questions with that. Why did she fake cancer to explain why she didn't have freckles? No, there's more than a couple of questions there. I'll continue reading on. I hope to God some of them are answered. She would actually draw them onto her face. Okay, more questions are raised. For months. Am I reading a riddle? Like, come on, you have more question marks than is on the Riddler's jacket, right? Then after disappearing for weeks, she came back saying that she got chemo, which removed her freckles. Okay, just show the Hermes clip.
That just raises further questions.
God, I think I've just said question in every way that is possible in the English language. Hang on, I've got one. Questacon. Yeah, nice little Australian Year 6 camp reference.
Remember those days?
I know this because she really did have cancer while young, but then years later it changed from surviving cancer twice to only once. At some point she mentioned how she'd drawn on freckles in high school. Either she forgot the story or hoped I did, lol. Alright, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. I honestly think remember that documentary about I live amongst the grizzly bears? But don't you think that guy is less weird than this woman? That is, like, what's the point? I want one of those daffodil badges and I don't want to pay for it. I think that's the only upside. My dad's best mate when I was a kid was a crooked cop and murdered people. Yeah, I gotta say, that's far less strange than the previous woman. Maybe it's just because of the circles I hang around with.
Have you seen who I invite over for dinner?
I had a friend in college, was your average gamer with a severity of autism and other stuff. I wonder what the other stuff is. Oh, you know, multiple sclerosis. Good dude until he came out as a woman and started wearing dresses whenever I'd go there and chill for a night to play video. Then I found his dead mouse head collection in a matchbox in his room. So this is the prequel to the previous comment. It's always how it starts. Never bought it up. Good move. Just slowly backed away, moving possibly saved me from a Silence of the Lambs situation. Oh, never say never. The night's still young. Hey, also, if you liked that, make sure that you sign up because we're going to be doing more of these. We are going to be doing more of you just giving us all of your
How you don't say?
just to activate the chink part of everyone's brain in there.
I should be working on my goals. Why the fuck is this on a self-help
Channel. I'll tell you why, because it gets views. And then hopefully it catches some of your little flies and moves you over to the other videos. I'm assuming that would be extra successful on the man that thought he was a fly. So if you aren't one of these people, first off, make sure that you take heaps of psychedelics until you do think you're a fly, and then the metaphor applies particularly well to you. Other than that, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, go watch one of those videos, sign up to see my live seminar. It's touring across the country, and of course, if you want 3 extra videos a week, there is only one way to do it. You have to sign up to the Patreon. But those videos are actually going to change your life. This is just going to make you feel much better about your life. Yeah, so it is life-changing as well. Hey, I live to give.